Okay, good day everyone. We will be continuing to our part 3 of our review of basic algebra. Okay, for this topic, we will be determining the equation of a line. Okay, again, this is a review of what you have learned in your senior high. Going back with our last topic with the equation of the slope, that is m is equal to delta y over delta x. Okay, when we say delta, this is now the change in the variable. So delta y means y2 minus y1, while delta x is x2 minus x1. Okay? Again, a recap. Sir, saan natin kukunin yung values for y2, x2, and y1 and x1? We will be choosing two coordinates from the solution that we have done in identifying the variables. Alright? Ayan. So using the slope, since it is already computed, we could already directly determine the equation of the line simply by substituting the values of y1 and x1 to the equation. Okay, so we will use y1 and x1. Okay, an example here, assuming that we have two coordinates, 5, 2, and 4, 2. Again, our slope formula is m is equal to delta y over delta x. So, we substitute. Okay? We have determined that the slope is negative 4 by using this formula. Then we now substitute y1 and x1 with either of the coordinates. So we have used the second coordinate, which is 4 and 6. So our formula now is negative 4, the slope, is equal to y minus 6 over x minus 4. And our formula from this given data is now y is equal to negative 4x plus 22. All right? In checking the answer, ayan, we substitute. We can use either the first set of the coordinates or the second set. Our answer should be this one. Okay? Ayan. If x is equal to 5, then y should be 2, which is in our coordinate. So if we substitute 5 in this formula, we will get 2 as our y. Okay, let's go straight to the problem. Okay? All right. All right, let us transfer the problem here in our Excel. So the coordinates given are 4, 3, and 3, 2. And 4, 3, and we have 3, 2. Okay, zoom natin. This will be our y2, x2, and y2, while this one will be our x1 and x1 and y1. Yes, tama. Okay. Now we will do this step by step, okay? So, going back here, we have 3 steps. First is identify the slope. Second is substitute the slope in the slope formula, slope-intercept formula. And third, we check the answer. Okay, let's go to the first one. Identify the slope. All right. Our formula for the slope again is delta y over delta x. So that is m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. This is our given data. So what is our y2? That is 3 less 2. Oops. 3 less 2 over our delta x, which is 4 minus 3. Okay. Move natin dito. M is equal to, okay, 3 minus 2, that is 1 over 1. Or 1. Okay, our M is 1. 1. Okay. Yan, lagyan natin ng box. So this is now our first step. Ayan, lagay natin dito. First step, slope. Ayan, the slope. Highlight. Okay. Now let's move on to the second step. Using the same slope formula, m is equal to delta y over delta 2. But we are only going to use the first set of coordinates, the y1 and x1. For y2 and x2, we will leave it as y and x. Okay? Ayan. Second step natin is determine the formula using the slope. Ayan. Okay? So, let's copy this one. Ayan. Diba, this is our original formula. Tanggalin lang natin si y2. Mag-remain lang siya na y, and x2, mag-remain lang siya na x. And we substitute. Using any of these coordinates, we can either use 4, 3, or 3, 2. Okay? What is our slope again? This is our slope, a positive slope, upward slope from left to right. Ayan. So, 1 is equal to ayan, y minus, let's use this one, the first, this two na lang, the first set of coordinates, y minus 2 over x minus 3. Ayan. All right. So what's the next step? We now multiply both sides with x minus 3. So we can remove this denominator. Okay. Let us just insert some shapes. Shapes. Ayan. Okay. Ayan. It's hard to do itong computation natin using Excel. Mas madali pag paper. Multiply ulit natin by x minus 3. Ayan. Oops. X minus 3. Okay? So we can now cancel itong isa. So yung formula natin now will become x minus 3 is equal to, okay, is equal to, yan, y minus 2. Tama ba? Y minus 2. Kasi nag-cancel na to, tama? Cancel. Okay? Alright. So, we have now the formula here. We now use our original format for the formula, which is ax plus by is equal to c. Or we could also use yung ating y formula. Okay, y is equal to etc. Okay, well, let's use the y-intercept formula. So, we transpose 2 to the other side. Okay, so it will now become x minus 3 plus 2 is equal to y. All right. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1 is equal to y. Or we could use again the y form. Y is equal to x minus 1. So here is now our formula. Okay. So we are done with the second step. We now have determined the formula given the two coordinates. All right. Step number 3, highlight natin. We now check if our formula is correct. Okay, so how do we check it? We substitute either one of these set of coordinates and we will lead to the other variable dapat equal rin dito. Okay, so let's use itong 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Lagyan lang natin. Step 3 is checking. Ayan. So we will use this coordinate. Our formula is y is equal to x minus 1. Let's try to identify the value for x. We are given 3 as the y. Let's see kung 4 nga ba yung x. So, y is equal to 4 minus 1. Y is now equal to 3. So, kung nag-match siya dito sa ating coordinate, it means that our formula is correct. Okay? Ayan. The y is 3. What if pag-substitute natin si y? Okay. 3 is equal to x minus 1. We transpose negative 1 sa other side. Ito. Transpose natin sa kabila. So it will become 3 plus 1 is equal to x. X is equal to 4. So our formula is correct. So we have derived, again, with the coordinate na 4 and 3. Okay, so recap tayo. We have 3 steps in determining the equation. Excuse me. First is we identify the slope using the slope formula, the delta y over delta x. Second is we determine the formula using the same formula with the slope, pero we will change the y2 and x2 in just y and x. Okay? Ayan. After determining the equation, we now check if our derived equation is correct by substituting, ang hirap ng word na yun okay, with either the first set of coordinates or the second set of coordinates. And we should have the same variable no, kung i-compute natin siya. For this example, both y and x are the same with the coordinate. Okay? So I really hope you understood no kasi this would be part of your examination. All right. Sige, I guess we can move on to our next set of topics. No, this is the last topic for midterms. The simultaneous linear equation. Okay, simultaneous linear equation. Okay, sometimes linear equations need a common solution if we have two sets of equation. Let's say we have two equations, x plus y is equal to 10, then the other is x minus y is equal to 2. If you are being required to determine the values of x and y, that will solve both these equations. We have to determine the variables of both that will hold true for both equations, okay? Which means that x and y in this first set of formula, which is x plus y is equal to 10, is the same with the value of x and y in the second formula. So we have various ways on how to do that. Ayan. So we will be discussing two. Okay. Dito tayo sa first. The method of addition. Okay, this is one of the fastest ways na to solve this problem. All you have to do is to eliminate. Okay, we can eliminate either one of the variables on both equations, x or y. Okay, then we can now derive the coordinates. Okay, or the equations. Ayan. So let's have an example no dito. Oops. Ayan. Okay, now let's use this formula, yung x plus y, x minus y. Ito lang. Okay, so dito na tayo. Determining x and y in using two equations. X plus y is equal to 10 and the other is x minus y is equal to 2. Okay. Again, we need to eliminate either x or y, no? By using, we can use addition or subtraction. Okay. In this example, let's try to eliminate y. Okay, positive y and negative y. In order to eliminate this variable, what are we going to use? Positive addition or subtraction? Of course, we are going to use subtraction. Okay? So we now deduct. Ayan, let's deduct these equations. Alright? So we can now eliminate both y. Sorry, it should be addition. Sorry, it should be addition. Ayan. Okay? So positive y plus negative y is equal to 0. Okay? So this is now eliminated. Okay? Lagyan natin ng Ayan, lagyan natin yan. Lagyan natin nito. Okay? So, what is left is your x. So, we have 2x is equal to, kasi x plus x is 2x, and 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. Okay? Then we divide both sides with 2. Alright? And now we have the value for x, which is x is equal to 12. Okay? Ayan. So we now need to find out the value for y. So we can either use the first formula or the second formula. Kasi we now have the value for x naman eh. Okay, using the first formula, which is x plus y is equal to 10. If x is 12, so we substitute 12 plus y is equal to 10. We transpose 12 to the other side. Y is equal to 10 minus 12. Y is now negative 2. Okay? Oops. Ayan. So, x is 12, y is negative 2. Well, let's check if our solution is correct. So, this is... sorry. 12 divided by 2 is supposed to be 6. So, let's change this to 6. Ayan. 6. 6. And 10 minus 6 is 4. Ayan. Okay. Alright. 12, 4. Okay? X. Sorry. Palitan din natin to. 6, 4. Okay? First, x is 6 while y is 4. Now, let's see if this is true with the second equation. Okay? Ayan. X minus y is equal to 2. Let's substitute again x using our first variable na na-compute. So, that is 6 minus y is equal to 2. Let's transpose y to the other side and 2 to the other side para mag-change sila ng positive, negative. So, 6 minus 2 is equal to y. Then, y is equal to 4. Ayan. So, as you can see, it is now this x and y that we have computed, 6, 4, is true with both equations. X plus y is equal to 10 and x minus y is equal to 2. Okay, that is how you compute the x and y variable with two equations. Okay, this is now the method of addition. Okay, method of addition. Method of addition. Okay, all right. So the second method that we can use is the method of substitution. Okay, this method entails solving for one of the unknown values of a variable in terms of the other. All right. For example, we have two formulas here. X plus y is equal to 10 and x minus y is equal to 2. Okay. So let's use this one. Method of substitution. Substitution. Okay, do we have the same formula? X plus y is equal to 10. Ayan. Oops. Copy ito. Yan. This is our formula. This is our equations that is given. We will be using method of substitution. Okay? So for the method of substitution, we will be using either one of these formulas and we will substitute, okay, to the other formula. Let's say we will use this second formula to substitute in the first formula. Let's say x. So we need to rearrange this formula so we can know the value of x. Okay? So how do we do that? Just transpose the other variables to the other side, leaving x on this side. Okay? So x now is equal to 2 minus y. Okay, this is now the substitute form for x. Okay? Ayan. Tama ba? X minus Y is equal to 2. Sorry. Kasi mag-change pala yung kanyang. Ayan. So, it's now X is equal to 2 plus Y. We now substitute this one to the first equation. So, X plus Y is equal to 10. Ayan. Ito yung papalitan po natin. Kasi we have the same value. X is 2 plus Y. So, we use 2 plus Y is equal to 2 plus Y. Tama ba? 2 plus Y. Ayan. Plus Y is equal to 10. Okay? Y plus Y, of course, is 2Y. Ayan. Is equal to 10. Alright? We transpose this one to the other side. So that is 2, 1 is equal to 10 minus 2. 2y is equal to 8. Because 10 minus 2 is 8. And we divide both sides with 2. Okay? Ayan. So our y is equal to 4. Okay? This is now the method of substitution. And we have the same answer now with the method of addition. Y is equal to 4. Since we have the value for the variable y, we can now compute for the x using either this equation or this equation. Gamitin natin yung first. Ayan. So we now have x plus 4 is equal to 10. X is equal to 10 minus 4. Then x is equal to 6. Ayan. Okay. So our answer now for the second formula is, the second method is 6, 4. Ayan. Two methods, addition and substitution.